Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Striding in for the Rockies, Gerardo Parra. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Parra, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And he is in there. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Peterson. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Outside, 3-0 now. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Coming to the plate now, Raimel Tapia. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Puig is after it. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rockies are out in front, 4-0. Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. These Rockies guys, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, one pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Kemp is off at first with 2 away. Fastball called strike 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Chad Bettis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bettis is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. Here comes the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
That's wide. 2-0.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. In now is Yasiel Puig, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Barnes is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Colorado's out in front, 4-1. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Kemp coming on. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Ian Desmond. Popped him up. Bellinger has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ross Stripling. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Tapia. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They trail it 4-1. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The pitcher, number 35, Chad Dennis.
Digging in to try it again, Chad Bettis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
5 runs on only 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Kemp, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 5-1. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Parra is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Slider up that he gets a call on. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So we got him looking there. Nolan Arenado becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Here's a high pop-up. Bellinger over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that's in there for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 14 homers and 30 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Standing in now, number 12. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hernandez on second. Taylor on at first with nobody out. A changeup over the inside corner. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. just missed outside. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 52, Rockies.
Matt Kemp will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Russin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 3. Kenta Maeda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 18.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Raimel Tapia will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop up. Turner has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 3. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is in the air out to left field. Parra on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. No hits to this point. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready for another chance, Jock Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready for another shot now. Tom Murphy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Charlie Blackmon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 14 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Now the 1-0. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig coming on, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In is Gerardo Parra. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, and it remains 5-3. Scott Oberg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, 0-1. Strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Oh, 2, here it is. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading to count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Yasmani Grandal will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 11 home runs, 39 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 to right field. Gonzalez on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, number 12. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Striding in once again, number 12. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
McGee comes set. First pitch on the way. Now a line drive. Caught at third by Arenado. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Kenley Jansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Nolan Arenado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. There's a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Striding in, Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Logan Forsythe will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Bullet back up the middle. Tapia is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set and the pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Jock Peterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Adam Ottavino enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We've played 8 full. Rockies lead this one 5-4. Logan Forsythe will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 11, Logan Forsythe.
Settling in now, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
How about it? The center fielder.
And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball and a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Forsythe is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that's too high. Ball 2. And there's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Tony Walters will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. High pop up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Wade Davis.
Chase Utley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Parra makes the play, 1 away.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Waiting on it is Tapia. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 12,
Stepping in, number 12. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Rockies put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Chris Russin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.